Hey guys, D1sco here, and today I'm reacting to the Dead by Daylight bugfix patch 8.6.2. So I don't know I don't really know anything about this patch. What I do know about this patch is a couple things got changed by kaneki. I know that apparently his auto aim assist thing that I didn't even know he had got changed, which some people were calling an a buff, which a lot of people from what I saw were just thinking that was a buff. There were some people that thought it was like a nerf. I guess they did something with, I think, his movement speed that people felt like was unnecessary. Or what was it again? It was something about like his movement speed, I guess, got changed. And another thing that was weird was I remember seeing a thread of someone saying that once again acting all whatever about Skull Merchant. But yeah, let's just jump into this, shall we? The Ghoul. Reduced tentacle range from 16 meters to 14 meters. I think I remember one person commenting on this on the thing that I looked at, and they said that they were happy about this change because this change meant that you weren't like, apparently he was able to hit people like really far away on the map, and obviously that's a problem. So that's definitely a nerf people liked. I know most people think this is good. There were some people who said that it was not, I didn't say anyone saying it was a bad change, but I saw people that were trying to make the argument that while it's, you know, not a terrible change or anything like that, what it was or did do at least was it what I saw some people arguing that they didn't target what made him broken, they targeted other things. I don't think that's true. I think the large majority think this made him better. Well, we'll see. But yeah, so I feel like that one could be is good. I don't own Kaneki. Orange does. Maybe Orange will have a bit more info in the comments for me, but that sounds okay. Off the top of my head. What else do we got here? Reduced enraged mode time from 45 seconds to 40 seconds. That's fair. Enraged mode did last for quite a bit in the game already, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But but yeah, I think that's okay. I don't know. I haven't really heard anyone specifically speak on that point. So, it could be bad. I don't know. But it sounds okay at least. Reduced in range bonus time when performing a perfectly timed grab attack from 15 seconds to 10 seconds. I think that's fair. That's fair. Reduced reticle stickiness time effect on targets rise from 0.3 seconds to 0.18 seconds. The wording of that one is a little weird, but it sounds good. It sounds like when you target, it sounds like maybe there's some issues of targeting someone for that long. So that's good. Let's get reduced reticle aiming on survivor detection for grab attack by 94%. That's the big one I heard people primarily talking about. So apparently what this thing is essentially, it's like an aim assist for kaneki. I guess all killers to some extent have some aim assist thing. He very much so. I don't fully know, like, I always heard that, I kept seeing the term aim assist being used for this, so I don't know if that's the right term or not. That's just the term that I kept seeing. But I guess a lot of people were arguing that this is actually a good buff for a couple of reasons. A lot of people, I remember seeing a lot of people saying that they like this change because it actually meant that the kaneki is actually like takes more skill, with some people liking. I remember other people saying that they like this change because it means that if like there's two survivors kind of by you, and sometimes you would grab like the one that you weren't trying to grab. So I guess that really helped that out. I only really saw one person trying to argue that them changing it by that much was insane and really bad. Everyone, but I saw one person heavily in the comment section. Like I saw a few people heavily trying to defend these decisions. So we'll have to see. Give everything time, let them cook, and see what they go from there. Reduce grab attacks damage minimum distance requirement to activate over obstacles by minus 30%. That's huge. I remember seeing someone's comment saying that they kept accidentally grabbing survivors when they would drop a pallet or do something with the pallet, and they didn't even mean to because of that. They or not because of that, but that was something they were able to do before the update here. So after breaking a pallet, if the killer power is not in cooldown, power goes into a forced cooldown equal to a single leap usage. Add on fresh coffee, change rarity from common to very rare. Because I remember, because I believe that one ended up being too strong, basically. Add on Hinami's umbrella reworked effect, performing a perfectly timed grab attack worth an extra 0.10 seconds of enraged bonus time and change rarity from very rare to uncommon. Add on blood-stained handkerchief, reduce Kagene's reach from 2 meters to 1 meter. Add on Taiyaki, reduce the enraged mode countdown from 15 seconds to 5 seconds and change rarity from uncommon to common. Add on Yamori's mask, add a deactivation requirement of all survivors further than 40 meters. New killer perks changes, none are free. I don't know if this perk was broken. His perk sounded fine, but obviously someone, enough people said something that I need to change it. So let's see what we got here for none are free. When you unhook a survivor for the first time, gain 1 token up to 4. When all generators are completed for each token, all windows and upright pallets are blocked for 12, 14, 16 seconds. Remove the blocked for everyone clause. I do remember that being a thing. Basically, everything on the map was blocked. But they did say for everyone, and I'm assuming it's still that way. It does sound like it's still going to be that way. They just got rid of the for everyone thing because it is kind of unnecessary to have that to an extent. So maybe that's what they were thinking by removing it. Bug fixes. Archives fix an issue where the grenade launcher killer master challenge could not be completed. I'm not sure which one that is, but I know, because I don't think I've ever done that one. But I will say this, I noticed a lot of challenges in this game have that could not be completed thing. I've mentioned this before multiple times in a video where I made a video a while back where I tried to do one of the glyph challenges, and I couldn't, or no, it was a memory challenge, but I straight up couldn't do it because it was glitched. Because what was happening was I was completing it, but there was a glitch in the game at the time where you supposedly had to complete the match, which made it so you had to complete the match. And that's happened before. That's a really frustrating glitch, because that's not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be once you complete it, there shouldn't be this extra thing of, oh, well, you didn't get you didn't actually complete it because you didn't escape because of this glitch. Like, that's really annoying. So I'm really happy that they fixed another challenge that has that. but because so many of them are glitched and they happen, and the glitches and whatnot seem to happen so frequently, I've gotten pretty annoyed at it, and I wish they would like either like fully fix a challenge and just like before they add it, or at the very least like remove certain type of challenges, because it happens so often. It's kind of frustrating. Fix an issue where the text reward appeared in Rift 1 instead of 22 previous page. I don't fully understand what that means, but sure, it sounds like a little wording problem more so than anything. Blood Moon. The blood can no longer close into the ground when crouching. Blood points given when filling a cherry can no longer see the cap. The SFX of filling a blood can interaction no longer lingers when grabbed by the killer. Fix an issue where players were not receiving objective points when only interacting with fuel generators. Fix multiple map issues related to the fuel pump. And I mean, that's fine too, but you gotta remember that it is just a change for an event that's going to be gone, at some point until next year anyways. But it is nice, and hopefully those changes will still be in effect the next time the Blood Moon event comes around. But it's good for right now too, just fixing up the event a little bit while it's still ongoing, and hopefully those will stay come the next time they do it. Characters. The animation of Victor now plays correctly when opening a locker with a survivor in it. The QuickTime event prompt no longer stays indefinitely while spectating the killer in custom games. Spectators can now see the fall or success state of the ghoul's grab attack. The camera and killer movement are no longer restricted after dropping a pallet on the killer when they attempt to perform a grab attack. The target aim mark reticle now appears consistently in the survivor perspective when aiming across the pallet or window. The ghoul's tentacle leap animation now plays correctly after doing the second leap on a survivor behind an obstacle. The ghoul can no longer basic attack survivor in quick succession during the first cognitive leap cooldown. I mean, those all sound fine. They're just little bug fixes for the most part. Some animations being weird. The basic attack quick succession one is probably the most the one out of all those that I'm the most like, thank goodness that's fixed, but that's kind of it. Environments such maps, fix an issue in Forgotten Ruins where hooks were spawning close to each other in the dungeons. Fix an issue in Larry's Memorial Institute where the punishment of the damned could not travel through walls. I really hope I'm pronouncing that name right, because it's a weird spelling, so I never understood how to pronounce that map. Perks fix an issue where bounce landings reduced stagger and grunt effects were still being applied after becoming exhausted. I saw someone saying that this perk sucks now or something like that, or like someone when I was looking at all the Kagane things, I remember someone mentioned something about that perk sucked again or something like that. But another person said no, it doesn't, because they you no longer stagger or whatever, because you can't do that anymore or something. So I guess. So I don't know. It sounded like one of them weren't on the same page as the other one. UI fixed a crash in the tally scoreboards when docking or undocking the switch. Fixed an issue where shows wrong killer name when switching character during queuing in a killer's lobby. Fixed an issue where empty offering slots were shown as a hidden offering. Fixed an issue where the wrong icon was displayed for Serena's murder